understand. I'm really anxious about going out today too. Do you want a hug or anything? Yeah, you'd like a hug? Okay. I know sometimes going out in public and being around people is definitely a lot. I'm 100% an introvert as well too, and being around people and large groups always gets me very anxious. But the nice thing is, we're just gonna be in a small little house party, and house party just being a group of close friends that just hang out, play a couple of games, and have a bunch of laughs. Plus, the nice thing too is, Nugget, my dog, is gonna be there, and you love Nugget. She's just the best, and we can just sit in a corner, maybe play some little games or have our Kindles out and sit with Nugget and just relax and maybe be away from some of the louder noises. How does that sound? Does that give you a little bit more comfort? It does. I'm so glad to hear that. I think it will be a lot easier because both of us will be there together. And I think if you want to maybe go and get ready together, that would definitely help calm down some of the nerves that I have as well. Yeah, you want to do that? Okay, perfect. I have a lot of my makeup and stuff here, so if you want to grab your stuff or even borrow a few things that I have, definitely feel free to do so. Okay, cool. Let's go and get ready. I know we're probably getting ready a little bit too early because we definitely have a few more hours left, but I feel like if I sit around and twiddle my thumbs, it always makes me more anxious. So at least getting ready now, we can do that and then maybe just relax and read some books until it's time to leave. Okay, I'm just gonna clear up my space in front of me. I also do have my cup of tea here that I need to remember to drink because if I don't, it's gonna get cold and be a little bit lukewarm. So remind me to hydrate, and I want you to hydrate as well. Oh, speaking of hydrating, I know this doesn't involve hydrating, but if you have not taken your meds or vitamins today, definitely remember to do so. I'm really bad about that, so I'm gonna go and take a few of my vitamins now before I forget. Okay. Okay. Now, something I'm trying to remember is that, or not, something that I'm trying to decide is if I want to go more like coverage or something that's a little bit more like coverage. I'm having a hard time deciding. It's always difficult for me to know if I wanted to be more comfortable or more coverage. I think I'm going for this one though. This is going to be a lot more natural and lightweight, and I feel like that's just going to scream comfort because we do kind of have to dress up fancy tonight, and I'm not entirely excited for that. Okay, so I'm going to take my glasses off. You're going to have to let me know if I miss a spot or anything, okay? Alright. Oh, I should probably get my brush out too. I have my makeup bag here in front of me. It isn't necessarily clean. It does have a lot of makeup smudges on it, but I think that's a sign of a makeup bag that has been really well used. Okay, I got my makeup brush, powder, as bad as I was thinking it would be. But I think I might need to put another layer on because it doesn't seem like it's fully covered every spot or anything like that. I really like the foundation color that you're using. It looks so great on your skin tone. Maybe I should put my hair back. I'm not used to having my hair down whenever I put makeup on. I think I'm nervous for tonight too, if you can't tell. I'm forgetting a lot of my regular routine pieces that I always do. Okay, this time we don't need to do as much. Just a little bit. So what book are you currently reading? Yeah, I read that one a few months ago and it was so good. I actually finished reading a book, I think it was called Too Old for This, where it's kind of like a senior age serial killer who is planning on retiring, but because some situations happen and some people show up on her door, suddenly she's finding that she has to come out of retirement and kind of lives down memory lane with some of the things she did in the past. It was really interesting. It kind of reminded me a little bit of You with the main character Joe Goldberg and just his inner narration, but as a senior citizen and reliving the past and stuff like that. It was an okay book, but to be honest, I really wasn't a huge fan of it. I feel like I rated it 3 stars. I had the book built up higher in my head, and then I was a little bit disappointed by it. So yeah, I was a little bit bummed out with that, but it's okay. Not every book can be a 5-star read. I think I'm good there. So now I'm gonna move on to concealer. And I feel like I'm one of those people that just always tends to use my Tarte Shape Tape. I've used this for years and it's hard to go and change from it. Alright. Put it there. Probably put too much, but that's okay. Alright. And I washed my hands before this, so don't worry. Wait, what was that? Yeah, I think we'll have time to do our nails too before we leave because we're getting ready a little bit early, so yeah, we could definitely go and do our nails before we have to leave. I know mine are kind of naked nails right now. Oh yeah, I definitely used too much concealer. Oopsie daisies. What's that? Oh, you forgot your concealer and you want to borrow mine. Yeah, that's totally fine. Here, let me help you. Making sure I don't put as much that I did with myself. Alright, so close your eyes. And wait, close your eyes and look up. Perfect. Alright. Alright, this is the finger that I didn't use, so let me go and blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Alright, and look up again. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Perfect. Do you have powder or do you need to borrow my powder too? You have powder? Okay. place them. Alright, I got my brush bag. Okay, make sure to stay hydrated. Get the powder out. I feel like I got a little bit too much, but that's okay. Alright, gotta set our concealer so it doesn't crease. Alright, I'm gonna check the mirror again real quick just to make sure I did everything. Alright. Perfect. I feel like I've been doing the same makeup routine forever, and it's hard for me to go and stray from that and do different things. I feel like the only time I do that is when I do makeup for the Ren Fair, and then I like going and doing fun eyeshadow looks and pops of color. Wait, you haven't been to the Ren Fair? Okay, we have to change that. We're definitely gonna go together because it's so much fun. It's one of my favorite things to do each year, and I love getting to go and dress up and go and twirl around in my skirts and dresses and everything. And it's always fun whenever you get a drink because when you dip them there, they always say huzzah to the dipper. It's the best nerdy time. You definitely have to go to it. And it can get a little bit toasty, but we always bring like handheld fans to cool off a little bit, and always make sure to hydrate too, especially when it's hot out. Alright, so I have this. I know it's kind of old and doesn't look the prettiest, but I really love this palette, and I always think it's good to use up something until it's gone, just so we're not being wasteful. Alright. Oh, I just realized I'm doing this in the wrong order. I need to do bronzer first, so that looks really dark, but if we blend it all in and everything, that should be fine. And it shouldn't be as intense. Trust the process. I'm gonna use a little bit of excess to just kind of shape around our nose a little bit. Alright. Yeah, I think that's good. Do you have bronzer? Do you need some? You're good with bronzer. Okay. If you need anything, just again let me know. I have plenty of stuff, and I'm always happy to share. Alright, now let's go and do blush. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I think there we go. Alright. Then I'm going to kind of seal everything with our setting powder again. I know everyone has like different ways of going and doing their makeup, but personally this is the way that has always worked out the best for me. And I have really oily skin, so if you find something that works, I feel like you don't really want to stray from it. Perfect. And see, when I do that, then it's like everything blends in and the colors aren't as intense as they were before. Okay. Just gonna put this away now. anxiety's really getting to you with coming to this party, you know, if you don't feel like going, you don't have to. No, you're still gonna go. Okay. Yeah, that's totally fine. I hope that you don't feel like I'm pressuring you or anything like that. Okay. Yeah, we can go and get some ginger ale or make some more ginger tea after we get or yeah, we can make some ginger tea or get some ginger ale, maybe have some gin-gins after we're done getting ready, if you think that will help. Yeah, okay, good. So, while you were in the bathroom, I just kind of finished going and getting my brows on and getting my eyeliner on and everything. But I still have a few things I need to do, like putting on the mascara, putting on some lips, and then also putting some highlighter on too and everything. But do you want me to help you with some stuff? Yeah, okay. What do you need help with? Okay, so you also want some blush and you need some brows on and everything. Yeah, I can help you with that. Okay, let me grab my stuff. So, let's see. Did you want brow pencil or brow gel? Gel, okay. And you said you just needed blush. Okay. Alright, so just go and smile. And okay, and then over here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna brush and blend it in. Okay. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've had to do someone else's makeup, but it's so much fun. And then let's go and use the brow gel. I feel like this a lot of the time really helps to keep brow hairs in place. I know sometimes my brow hairs are all over the place. Alright. Brush, 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 brush. Okay, and then the other one. Brush, 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 brush. Okay. Think. Perfect. Yeah, no, they look great. I feel like brows have always been a piece that I've personally struggled with, so anyone that has full brows, so jealous. Alright, and did you say you wanted eyeliner? Yeah, you do. Okay. Okay. Okay, so close your eyes, please, and try to keep still. I feel like this is always the piece that I get so nervous in my head on. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna go slowly from the corner here. You want a cat eye, right? Okay. Okay. Then over here. Perfect. I didn't mess up. Yay. And they look so good on you. Okay, I think I might. I'm trying to decide if I want a little pop of color. I think I will. Okay. So we're gonna use this, and I'm just probably gonna put it on the inner part of my eye. I also feel like I have so much cat hair in my nose. Okay. This is dried out. Alright, maybe we won't use that. It looks like it dried out. I'm actually gonna toss this. Let's see. We can use this highlighter and just put it in the inner corners. So I'm just gonna do that. And then it's a little bit more on the subtle side too. Perfect, I like that. Did you want this too? Okay. Alright, so close your eyes. looks so great, and it's so subtle too, which is nice. Did you want any highlighter or anything? I have a few different colors. I have this one, and then I also have this ColourPop Villainous one. And this one has this kind of color. Do you want it, or do you think you're gonna pass? Yeah, okay. We won't do that then. Plus, I feel like if you're like me and tend to sweat a lot, you're just gonna end up being extra shiny, so I totally understand. Alright, so I think last few things I need to do is just mascara for myself, and then lip color, and then of course setting spray. So, I'm gonna go and put the mascara on. Oh no. Hair wanted to be a part of this. And that's why I always have to put my hair up. Alright. There we go. I like this mascara because it's the tubing kind, so it makes it so easy to go and get the makeup off at the end of the day. Okay. Then, lastly, lip color. This one is personally my favorite by Colby. But I also do have this typology color. It's like in a berry color, and it's really pretty too. It's like this dark cherry color or berry color, but it's actually pretty natural and not super intense, so you'd like to have this? Yeah, of course. If you could just, like kind of lightly open your mouth like that. Perfect. Yeah. And then just do this. And then I have another trick that I personally love to do, and I can show it you here in a second. So what I like doing is, first off, I love putting on the lips, of course. And I feel like with this color, it kind of changes a little bit after it like adjusts to your lip color or your natural lip color. But if you go like this, then usually you get like the makeup all around your finger, and that doesn't get on your teeth. I feel like I learned that years ago from a makeup guru, and I've done it ever since, and I never get makeup on my teeth. After that, last step I need to do is just using setting spray. Okay. And usually I try not to do it when I already have mascara on, but I forgot completely, so hopefully it doesn't smear. Did you want setting spray or did you want to pass? You'll pass. Totally fine. Okay. Just making sure, for some reason, this setting spray spots a little bit, so I always have to make sure that all of it has dried up. But yeah, now your games, go and read our books on our Kindles, just go and have our own little world and not feel pressured to socialize if we don't want to. Of course, I'm so glad to be there for you. Yeah. Alright, let's go